the South Asian Football Federation and the All India Football Federation, I would like to welcome all of you to this pre-match press conference of the SAFF Championship 2023. For this press conference, we have with us all four coaches of Group B. So we have with us from Lebanon, Mr. Alexander Ilin, from Maldives, Francesco Moriero, from Bhutan, Mr. Pema Pema, and from Bangladesh, Mr. Xavier Fernandez Caravera. So if you want to ask any questions, I will give it to you later. First, I will start by asking questions to the coaches. So for Maldives, so for Lebanon, I'll start with Lebanon. So coach, can you tell us about your preparations for the event? How did you prepare for the SAFF Championship?
I would just like to say welcome everybody to our press conference. We come directly from other tournament what happened here in India. We play a lot of games during the small time. Now our job is, to do our best and continue working like we did. Of course, we are first time on this tournament, and we like to also to get experience with the new teams which will play today on this tournament. Our job is, to work on building our performance and team, and of course we will use this tournament to do that.
So I'll be asking the same questions to Maldives coach. So coach, can you tell us about the preparations you have for the event?
Welcome. I am coach Maldives. They are easy tournament, but this tournament, the very strong team. Sorry, my English no very well. Thank you. Sorry, but very happy the football in this tournament. The Maldives now ready. They work in Japan 10 days. Now my team ready for this tournament.
So next I go for Bhutan. So can you tell us about your preparations?
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. To talk about the preparation, we did our training camp at in our country for 1 month. After that, we came here at Calcutta, in Kalyani. We have a camp for around 6 days. In 6 days, we have 2 friendly matches against the local club at Kolkata, and after that we came here 6 days. We have 2 friendly matches against the local club at Kolkata, and after that we came here. Thank you.
So I shall pass the same question to Bangladesh coach, Mr. Xavier Fernandez.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming today here. For us it's been mostly 2 weeks of preparations. First we had one in Dhaka for 7 days, around 7 days in there, and then we moved to Cambodia where we were able to play a couple of games, once against one local club and once against Cambodia national team. The team managed to do quite well and getting positive results, and then we came here with quite a positive mentality. The team is ready, the atmosphere around the group is good, a lot of excitement, a lot of motivation, and ready to face all these strong teams in the group stage.
Hi, Safik from Khel now. My coach is to Alexander. Question is to Alexander, pardon. Coming from Odisha to the cold climate of Bangalore, how do you see this transition in weather?
Listen, we need to adapt ourselves onto this what we find here. We have little problems with accommodation, but with help of our federation, we decide to change the hotel. Now my team moved from this hotel to the other hotel. The weather is also different than what we find weather in other tournament. We need to adapt a little bit on everything. we did, I think, great job during the previous tournament. We made positive work, and our job is to continue like this.
So you enter this with back-to-back matches, just having played India twice. How's the team feeling, and how are they looking, how are they approaching the tournament?
Our job is here to get experience, because most of the teams is Asian teams. For us it's very important, because in the beginning of next season we're going to play Asian Cup, and we also will use this tournament to see, in which way we need to continue work and what we need to change. And every time I think that our team looking better and better. This is for us very important.
Looking at the group states, opposition nations, we see that every team have played a couple of matches in recent days, and our team couldn't get a match. Do you think that this will be a disadvantage coming to a competition like this?
No, I spoke before. For me, a very important tournament because my team now very ready because the change in mentality. I work 1 month same there. I have a young player, but my work this is important. In this tournament, I have a very strong team. Because for me, for my team, the very important experience. Because Lebanon have a strong team. For me, the very honor again my friend. But the very important now my team, the hard work. All team for me now want to win the tournament. The very important mentality. Very important mentality. Maldives now arrived 5 match, win 5 match. The very important for me. But now ready. Today the problem raining because no possible training. But I'm very happy with my team.
Hi, I'm Anish from Sportstar. My question is to Javier, I'm the Bangladesh coach. Javier, so your team opens the campaign against Lebanon, a team which has been playing in India, for the Intercontinental Cup, and they have been getting used to the condition. Obviously, the weather is different here, but they've still been in constant practice and gotten used to the Indian surroundings and Indian crowd. So do you think that's an added advantage they have over your team in the opening fixture?
Well, I think for now it's important to focus on ourselves, especially in the 2 weeks of preparation that we have had. I think obviously for Lebanon what they have got is a lot of game time, which actually makes them to be quite ready for the first games, but for us it's going to be a very tough competition for sure. But we believe we are ready with the work that we have done. Then, regarding to the climate at the end in Bangladesh, we are used to playing Dhaka and in Bangladesh. I think Bangalore is a bit different for everyone, even for them. The weather in Odisha also being a bit different. So I think it's, in that sense, I don't find any advantage. For us, we'll be focusing on ourselves and facing the first game in the best conditions.
So my question to Mr. Pema. So Mr. Pema, how do you see this tournament with the inclusion of 2 teams from outside South Asia?
Well, to talk about this championship, SAFF Championship, it is very tough. So all the teams are strong and they have played many matches, friendly matches. And for us, this is the second international for our country. After the COVID, we are playing these matches, SAFF Championship. So I think it is going to be very tough.
Any more questions from the press? Yeah, you can go ahead, please.
My question is for our Bangladeshi coach. We have met in Maldives recently during your first friendly. So looking back at that moment, you said that you will learn Bangladeshi football and the South Asian football in time when you come to this competition. So based on the experience you have got, how do you see this competition?
For us, and especially for the team, the motivation of playing SAFF is huge. It's one of our priority competitions this year with the World Cup qualifiers. But you can feel that in the atmosphere of the dressing room. Everyone wants to play, everyone wants to start. I think the competition in this group is going to be very, very tough. All of us want to qualify, all of us think that we have chances to go further. And for us it's quite important because it's been 5 editions without qualifying for semi-finals. And we do believe that we have doing our best and following our game idea, we may have chances to qualify. So yeah, we expect a very strong competition and a very strong 3 games to achieve the objective.
My question is for the Bhutan head coach. Going back to the 3 Nations Cup, the remarks you made after the tournament, you said that the Bhutanese national team has improved a lot and can challenge the big boys in South Asia as well as in Asia. So where do you think the team stands after 3 Nations Cup with a gap of a couple of 4 or 5 months you've had? Where does the team stand from 3 Nations tournament to today?
Well, to talk about from Tri-Nation Cup, we have learned a lot of things. Overall, they're in group tactical and in group defending. So in Tri-Nation Cup, most probably it didn't go according to my plan. So back to our country after the Tri-Nation Cup, we have corrected a lot of things in attacking and defending. So let's hope for the best.
So we'll take one more last question if you have any.
My question to Muriel. Unlike other SAFF championships, we have 2 from outside this region for the first time. 2 from Middle East, as we all know, Middle Eastern nations play at a different level than our South Asian counterparts. So, how confident are you about progressing from the group stage and to the final? Because Maldives, you all know, are used to playing the final.
No, national team have progression in 2 years, okay? But for me, not like speak. I like the work because not possible in football, soccer speak. For me, the very important player match on match because repeat, all team want win tournament, but one team win. I have young player. My work now in Maldives is working is a young player. A different, a long time I have a tournament SAFF in Sri Lanka. Now, but no, the training for coach 10 days. Now my team, they work 1 month. Non player one match free day because the raining. But work now my team the very strong. Repeat. for me, the very important, the experience my team, because now I work in young player. The experience is very important for my team. I am sure in field my team is very strong, but now change mentality, no? Because my mentality, I am from Italian. My mentality different in mentality Maldives. But now my team has good mentality because they like the player team, the player match offensive, not defensive. Because for me, the very important one team, very strong match. Good.
This will be the last question, huh? Because we're already running out of time.
My question is also for Maldivian coach Moreno.
You have team very strong, Maldives.
Compared to last time, there's some experienced players like Ashfaq, Akram. So these players are not playing this time. So what is your message to Maldivian people who are actually excited to watch Ashfaq, Akram, these players who, but this time we have a young team, so what is your message?
Ashfaq, very good player, no? But now injury. Aku, a very strong team, player, but injury. Repeat, my work now in Maldives, check young player, because for me they're very important. Because now, for me in Maldives, have a very strong young player, but the very problem is training. But my work, they're very important. In my team, have 6 or 8 young players, and for me, they're very important.